there is nothing wrong with your television.
Once
We
again.
are all things pink in celebration of Barbie.
I love the collaborative effort that
I
has
do
been put
too,
into
I
this
do too.
to this Friday edition of New York Living.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh, we are halfway through having so much fun, and we couldn't celebrate the new movie without a pink drink. And we think the Barbie movie screams rosé all day.
Literally screams. Oh, look at this. Look at this
Wow.
vision. Okay, so today we are highlighting a Brooklyn-based women-run company that is leading to push for a more sustainable industry. Juliet Wine is not your mother's box wine. And this morning, joining us on the couch is Allison Luvera, co-founder of Juliet Wine, to bring the pink to our drink. Allison, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for
Welcome.
having me.
We have to first shout out that we tried your fantastic drink at with Mimi Chang.
At Mimi Chang's, our dear friends from Mimi
Yes.
Chang's, they were here making dumplings with us. We went
That's
to
right.
their location on 2nd
And
Avenue.
we washed down those dumplings.
On a hot Friday summer day,
That's
and
right.
this came in the clutch.
I bring this up for a couple of reasons. Those sisters, entrepreneurs.
Love it.
Lifting up other entrepreneurs who also happen to be women, which is...
In the moment, they were like, "Oh, you have to reach out to." Like I had
Yeah.
the email address within
Yeah.
5 seconds of sipping the rosé.
That's right.
You love it.
that.
You love the collaboration between the women.
Yeah. So how did you choose wine, or did wine choose you?
So wine kind of chose me. It was actually my one of my first jobs out of college. So a college friend had a family connection, and I went out and worked in Napa. I was a marketing assistant at a winery out there.
Wow.
And I loved that experience, but and I think it instilled in me a lifelong love for wine.
Mm-hmm.
But then I moved back to New York, and I ended up working in fashion for 8 years. But that love never left me, and I always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to do something. And so I transitioned my career back into wine and spirits. I worked with some big brands for a couple of years. Then I went to business school so I could learn how to launch my own company.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then where does I know your business partner's not here today,
Mm-hmm.
but where does she factor into this equation of Drink Juliet?
So we are old friends. We have actually known each other for 20 years,
Oh my
which
gosh.
sounds crazy and makes me feel old. But we actually met in college, and just like me, she loves wine. She's so passionate about wine, and we're both so passionate about sustainability as well. And so, 2 years ago, we were just talking about how there's so many great qualities about boxed wine.
Mm-hmm.
It's eco-friendly, it's glass-free, it stays fresh for 6 weeks after you open it.
God.
But there was nothing out there that we wanted to drink. You know?
Exactly. Thank you.
It's kind of cheap. It's got this bad reputation. A lot of them are ugly. And so, we thought to ourselves, let's reinvent boxed wine. Like,
I
let's
love that.
let's create something that we'd feel comfortable taking to a dinner party with our friends or giving as a gift. And so we created Juliet, and we're really proud of it. We put some really high quality wine from the Central Coast of California inside, and then we also invented this package. We call it the Eco-Magnum. It's something that we created. We just sort of dreamed it up, and
It's
then
this cylinder right
yeah,
here.
it's the cylinder.
I mean, it's like you could just carry it right out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we call it our Eco-Magnum. It actually holds 2 bottles of wine inside, and the whole thing is sustainable. So the wine in a Juliet Eco-Magnum actually has less than half the carbon emissions as the same amount of wine from glass bottles.
Wow.
So it looks beautiful, it tastes great, but it's also better for the planet.
It's
Better for the
doing
planet.
great as
Yeah.
well.
So,
Absolutely.
you've clearly explained to us what sets your business apart from others. You've nailed down the sustainability. I'm curious, for other entrepreneurs watching the show, do you recommend going into business with a friend?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't always see eye to eye on everything, but there's that foundation of trust there that I think is really important. And, we also have very complementary skill sets.
I was just gonna say, I feel like for me personally, I have good ideas, but I always am looking for someone to bounce them off of. And I'm not
Me too.
perfect. None of us are. We're not always gonna be right. So it's nice to have someone else
Right.
there be like, okay,
Yeah.
hey buddy, maybe this
Yeah.
go around we do it this way.
Or maybe one is the creative and one is the business.
True.
And that's exactly what it is with us.
The yin to the yang.
How do you define success as an entrepreneur?
I think for us at Juliet, we will feel like we've succeeded when we've made boxed wine cool. When all the stylish women that we know are feeling excited about taking it to their dinner parties, to the beach, to the pool, or just drinking it at home on a Tuesday night by themselves and having a luxurious experience.
Well, listen, I don't know that anyone is calling Alex and I stylish, but we are going to
You have our vote.
You're exactly who I want.
and we think it is very cool. Shall we cheers to Barbie?
Cheers to
Cheers
Barbie.
to
Do you
Barbie.
have a favorite Barbie?
I don't. Any Barbie with sparkles or long hair. That's
you
who
go.
I always wanted. I
let's
was a
make
glam
a long
Barbie.
hair Barbie, right?
Let's make a vintner Barbie.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
She'll be stomping on her own grapes.
Vintner Barbie, entrepreneur Barbie.
Entrepreneur
There you go.
Barbie.
Love that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Allison,
Thank you.
cheers. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Ooh.
Beautiful. Okay, head over to drinkjuliet.com to find where you can pick up Juliet Wine at a local retailer.
I'm sorry. Oh,
I'm sorry. I feel like I see some men coming into the
you see men, all I
the
saw
screen
was
here.
a washboard.